Hey everybody. Sorry, the sun's right in my face. Good morning. So today what we're going to do is we're going to check out our Comfort Hive starter boxes, and pretty sure today's going to be the day that we're going to actually start a Comfort Hive from a regular Langstroth hive. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, so I got the lid off the first one. I haven't even cracked it open to see what to know what to expect. And by the way, y'all are going to have to bear with me. I don't have a cameraman or person, and I don't have a tripod. I broke my tripod, and I haven't gotten one ordered yet. But anyway, I'll do the best I can. Just bear with me. We're going to go ahead and start opening this thing up. You have to be real careful when you're opening this, because a lot of times, I think I may have showed this on the last video, those skewers will be made up to the, they'll be attached to the Reflectex, and you can screw some stuff up. So just take your time. Kind of looking like it might not be quite time to do this, but I want to be sure, and I don't want to wait too long. Okay, no queen on the top. You want to make sure of that, because she will be up here working right now. She'll be visiting the vicinity occasionally, I should say that. So this one skewer has just a little piece on it, but it looks like the other three are pretty well filled out for the most part. Maybe this one on the end here isn't quite filled out. I'm gonna pull them out and we're gonna take a look at them. May go ahead and make the transfer, make the split, put some more skewers in here, but I'll show you the process. One thing I want to make sure that y'all see, I took some fishing line, and this is just probably whatever came on a Zebco, because that's what I pulled it off of, an old Zebco that I've got. And I ran it through both sides of the hive. So I'm going to see if I can set this where you can kind of see what's happening. Okay. I'm going to grab the string, and I've got it on both sides. And all I'm going to do is work it between the two boxes. If it'll let me. Yeah, there we go. Now, what I just did, if you could see that, is I cut through the bottom of these combs where they attached them to the top bars of the box below it. Okay? So now, these will be, if they're all the way down, they'll be free to come on up. Okay, so there's the first one. Pulled it out from the end right there, and these are very delicate. You can feel it in your hand just by holding the bar that these are very heavy and very delicate. I don't know if you can see, there are eggs in each one of these. I'm pretty sure when I checked the other day there were eggs in the two that were being started. So we're going to go ahead and make the split, I think. Got to be watchful for the queen, though, when you do this. If you don't want to take her, you know, I mean, that's a personal preference. I don't want to take her in this particular case. Something else you have to be mindful of is when you go to pull these skewers out, make sure that you're able to remove it from the side, because they'll connect them to the side sometimes, most of the time. So that's what I'm doing here with my hive tool. This one is heavy with nectar and honey. No queen. Didn't see any eggs on this one at all. This was the second one, as you can see. Okay, here's the third one. It's not quite so heavy, so I'm going to hold it with one hand. Maybe if it'll focus right. I saw some eggs. I saw some eggs in some of these cells. Maybe you can see some. I'm not even sure where they were at. I think I see them there. So yeah, we're gonna make a good split here. I think this will be okay. I may even go back and get a shake of bees and put in here. So here's the box. That's something else I want to show you. Let me put this down for a second. Now, one thing I see that they're doing is they're kind of making a little bit of wonky looking comb. I'm going to try to push that around and straighten it up with my hive tool. But I want you to see these top bars. Look at this first one here, kind of hanging over on this end and sitting right in this end. I don't always make my boxes perfectly. They don't all, the skewers are not always interchangeable. I'm gonna work on that. But this is the tool that you want to have when cutting these skewers. Let me show you why. You're gonna take this flat side, hang on, oh boy, I'm about to mess up. Okay, you see how you can push that flat side up against the box and then just cut? I'm gonna have to put this down a second. Okay, and now it fits perfectly. There's the little piece I cut off. So I'm gonna do this with the other two, and we just, that's probably the biggest drawback to this. If you're not making your cuts perfectly, which I seldom do, then you're gonna have little mishaps like that, and it's okay, they're easily fixed. Just make sure you get this tool. I'm gonna put a link to it where you can purchase it at Amazon. I'll put a link in the description and in the blog post. Alright, I got a few shakes of bees in here with them, and we're going to smoke them up real good and try to get them all up in the box as best we can. And then over here I have the lid. Also behind the lid I have some Reflectex that'll fit on the top, and we'll just watch them for a few days. Should have enough nurse bees and guard bees and whatever in there that they should be okay with the one entrance that it's got right here in the front. We'll come back maybe next weekend and see what they're doing. Thanks for joining me.